welcome to Music, Movies, and More. It's always a pleasure bringing the show to you, and it's a privilege knowing that you're out there and that you're going to be a part of the show from now till the end of the show. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Today, the show is going to be quite exciting. We've got a major guest, like a major guest in the house, and you have to stay with us to find out who our guest is. Also, we've got some fun facts for you on the show, some things that, well, I didn't know, and I thought they were really, really funny and really amazing. I'd like to share with you. Now, some of you may already know, forgive me for that, but for the rest of the world like us, who haven't ever heard this will be very, very interesting for you to catch up with. All this and more coming on the show. It's Music, Movies, and More. My name is Marian. See you after the break. Welcome back. It's still Music, Movies, and More. Now, I told you earlier on the show that we're going to be telling you some amazing facts, funny facts, things that you may not know. Now, a lot of you are Facebook users, and have you ever wondered why the color of Facebook was blue? Like, I personally thought it was because a guy started Facebook, and I thought, guys and blue. But I was shocked to find out that the reason why Mark chose the color blue for Facebook is because he's colorblind. Can you believe that? He's colorblind, so he had to use a color that he was used to because he's red-green colorblind, so he can see blue, and so he decided to use the color blue for Facebook. And here we all accepted blue just like that. Another amazing fact that I came across was about the tiger. Did you know that a tiger's limbs can actually carry him even when he's dead? That's how strong and powerful their legs are. So even if the tiger was literally dead, he could actually still be standing because his legs are that powerful. Now that for me is amazing. Now, talking about names, you know how a lot of people think first before they give their kids names or their company's name? Well, this father decided to give his two sons the name Winner, Loser. Now this is the interesting fact. Now he gave the son Winner and Loser, and Loser actually, the son who was called a loser, actually went on to become a successful police officer with the NYPD. And the son who was called Winner wound up with a long criminal record. So sometimes it's not always the way it seems. But I thought that was really interesting because, first of all, why on earth would you give your child the name Loser? Well, he showed his father. And then finally, the one I think that tops it is like the icing on the cake. A man wrote a book that says all the things that men know about women. That's the title of the book. And then when you open the book, it's blank pages. And I think he was right, because guys know nothing about ladies. And I think he really had a win on his hands. So for all of you who didn't know this amazing, funny facts, now you know. Thank you, thank you, thank you for those of you who know it. So you're smarter than me. We'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll be meeting my guest. She is amazing. She's someone that I personally have looked up to since like forever. I think she's a mentor for everybody, whether you're in her industry or outside. She's a perfect example of who we all want to be when we grow up. It's all on Music, Movies, and More. Welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging in there. I told you I had a guest in the house, and I told you already that, I'm just like in love with this person, and she's like a mentor to so many of us. And you understand when I say so many of us, because we're not all in her industry, but somehow she's been able to touch all our lives. So it is like, if I could, in the words of the Yoruba, dobale right now, I would be doing so. It's a pleasure, like total pleasure, to be talking to Joke Silva. Hello, I have loved you like literally forever.
Thank you.
Oh my
God. Thank you so much.
You are,
Thank you.
You're just there. Kind of like Auntie Joke is there from Mommy J. Before it was Auntie Joke, after a while, it's Mommy J, and everybody. Everybody.
That Mommy J is
it
just
has now become normal. Everybody, Some people are calling Mommy J. I'm looking at you like, you and Mommy J are about the same age. But they're going Mommy J anyway. Yes. Well, it's amazing.
Thank you.
And when I think of the fact that you've been in this industry for so long, I always want to say, I know you've the experience, we've all had interviews or listened to you talk about how you started and all that. But one of the things I would like to ask you is, a lot of people look up to you. When I talk to younger actresses, even actresses that have been there for like 10 years, they always go, when Auntie Joke, there's this like, oh, Auntie Joke is like, when you're on set,
yes,
and you have all these young people around you, it's like pressure on you. Because I'm thinking like, everybody's looking at you that anything she says or do is perfect.
You know.
How do you feel?
Well, I think I'll take I'll use an example of when we did For Colored Girls with Tiwa Savage, Maomi, Ireti Doyle. And, you know, I remember the first day on set, you know, they were all waiting for me. And, okay, Dolapo Une and Jumoke, there was Jumoke as well. And, you know, none of us had ever really worked before. And so there was all this, oh, she's coming, she's here, she's this. You know. So several weeks into rehearsals, Tiwa Savage goes, yeah, very easy now.
You know? Yes, because everybody has an impression that,
yes, that I'll be this tough, difficult, or, you know, every word that comes out of her is total wisdom. Of course not.
Honestly, that's what I was just thinking that that's if I were in their shoes. I'm probably waiting, how is she going to sit? And I will sit like that. Yes. Are there roles you've done, and then when you look back, you're thinking, gosh, why did I take it? I won't ask you to mention them, but has that ever happened to you?
Oh, yes, that's... You know, that's happened a lot, quite a couple of times when it's been, you know, a case of bread and butter. And it's like, hey, there's nothing in the accounts, you know, which job is going, and then the job comes and you read the script and say, oh, wow. It doesn't have to be this one. And then you go, hey, okay, we'll do it. You know, and I remember I used to tell the late Amaka, you know, and she'll go, oh, Sis J, how was it? I said, this is one of those that I'm praying will never sees the light of which is really unfair because they paid me, you know.
But it happened. Yes, at that point, you needed the money.
You know what I mean.
Oh my God.
So
it happens to you.
Yeah, it happens.
People like you would think you guys are like the untouchable. It happens.
It happens.
When you're with, when I see people that do the same thing and they're married, I always wonder, is your husband your critic?
Yes, and I'm his as well. Yes, he is. And he's also, I mean, he's always been a mentor for me. And, but I also find that he's there, he's an incredible support. And when I need advice or just a pointer, sometimes, you know, you just get these knotty issues, especially when you're developing a character. And, you know, you've worked with your director and they've said, but because he knows me, he knows the kind of things that can trigger off the, you know, to solve the problem. Okay. And, you know, I believe sometimes that I can also do the same for him. So it's really fantastic in that way.
I can imagine. Yeah. The issue of, I've always wanted to ask this. I know probably you've explained, but I've always wanted to ask this because I love your maiden name. Your maiden name is Silva, which I like. I think it's the coolest name ever. Then you have Jacobs. You're one of the lucky ones. Because most times when you have like a very cool maiden name, you're never always lucky about the married name. Then some people have not so cool maiden names, and then you got Silva, you got Jacobs, which is very lucky you. But
thank you.
Then we see sometimes you're Joke Silva, Joke Jacobs. It's like a lot of people can't even make up their minds.
Yes.
You know. But was it a deliberate thing for you?
For both of us, just before we got married, you know, it was a discussion that actually my husband brought up.
Oh, really?
Yes, and he said, you know, I have, you know, started to build a brand with the name Joke Silva, and to continue to build the brand, stay with Joke Silva. You know, so I do know that at a particular point, I personally got a kind of, okay, I'm Joke Silva at work, but I'm Mrs. Jacobs at home. And then I noticed that now people really didn't know what to call me. And he just went, I told you.
Wow.
So we just kept to Joke Silva. So that now, you know, a lot of times when we go out, you know, people will say, my husband, Olu Jacobs, and he will say, my wife, Joke Silva. Wow. And then, you know, the questions, of course, start. You're still married.
You're still married, yeah?
I said, my husband, my wife.
Is he Nigerian? That's my question. He's Nigerian.
Very much so.
Okay.
Exceptional man. To the core.
To the core.
Yes, yes.
Well, I love Uncle. Like, I just, you know, when you're around him, you just feel like you're around your dad.
Yes.
That's just the feeling. You're around your dad. You know, he just has,
yes.
One of the things I also like when I see your pictures or see you on the red carpet is the grace of your outfit. I mean, there is just something about you. And first of all, I want to wear your short hair. I loved that short hair.
Okay, yeah,
I loved that short hair. What happened? Even before short hair became the fad, you had done it.
Yes. For me, it was a case of not getting a good barber at a particular point in time, and they so messed it up, and I didn't like it. So I just decided to grow my hair again. But I have a very good friend, Ifoma Fafoa, who is like, she's on a campaign of...
Look at you. There's just something about, and then the white. You're the only one I've seen that white looks good on. Like as if you did it on purpose. Can you imagine?
It's been there, it's been coming out since in my 30s.
You grade in a lovely way.
Oh, thank you.
Just gives you that distinguished look. Well, you've always been red carpet ready. That's one thing I know. That your style.
Oh, that's
your
nice.
Style.
That's nice to know. Thank you.
No, seriously, you had a style that, when you see Anjoke on the red carpet, it comes up like respect.
Oh, thank you.
It's the elegance, you just have a good... Have you had your bad moments?
Plenty. I remember there was an award. I won't mention it so that people don't go back into the archives. But there was a particular award that I received, and I was so excited to receive that award. I wasn't expecting it, And then I see my mom after that, and I said, what rubbish was that you were wearing?
Are you serious?
I'm telling you. I said, yes, I wasn't expecting to win. I was just there, attending and supporting. I wasn't expecting. He said, you must always go expecting to win.
Well, of course, we have one, which we didn't expect to. If we're going to get that picture, we didn't expect this one.
Okay, yes, so...
I wasn't... If I look at some pictures, like, is this Auntie Joke? Seriously. No, seriously. I looked again and looked.
Yes.
So what was going on here?
Yeah, this one was feeling too cool with my life. Because the dress on its own would have been enough without the necklaces and everything. Because it's a really lovely dress. Yes.
We said that you're going to go all the way.
Yes, and I overdid it.
Yeah, well, it happens. We'll take a short break. When we come back, now, Mommy J and Auntie Joke, whichever name is comfortable for you, is going to play a couple of games with us. We'll give her a few seconds to get ready. Hey, Auntie Joke is here. When you say you're squeezing everything, you do not know when again. I will squeeze it all out today after the short break. All right, welcome back. It's still music, movies, and more. And as we've been talking to Auntie Joke, I've had a ball. Now, we decided that one of the games we're going to play today is either or. So you have two options. You just see two random words. Okay. And you will just pick. Okay. I'd rather do this or this. Just random. There will be some I will pause for you to tell you how you will pick. But just take it like that, just two random words. Okay, and it's going to come up on the screen. So if I can have my first two random words, dancing, singing. Dancing or singing. Which one would you rather do?
At this particular point in time. We'll make you do it right now. Okay, you won't. But what would you rather do? Singing. Singing? Yes. Okay, so Auntie Joke likes singing. Yes. Let's go to the next. Although I can't, but I still like it. You like singing. Yes. None of us like it in our shower. Exactly. Next one, please. Can we see the next option? Sleeping or partying? Oh, partying any day. Partying? Yes. Oh, yeah. Oh, definitely. Really? Okay, next one. Spending money or making money? Making money. Making money? I was around that side of spending money. Okay, so to love or be loved? To love or be loved? The selfishness is going this way. I don't blame you. Definitely be loved. But to love as well, it's really nice. It's really nice. Yes. Okay, so we're like happy. Yes. Now this is interesting because we have Wizkid or Davido. Now with this one, your answer will be a song from either of them. Yes, for me, but you have to sing it. The answer. I thought the idea. The answer. I love that one. No, but so we're going with Davido there. Okay, let's see the next one. Now, this is our final one. So, your answer for either of this will be the dance. The answer, you have to stand to answer this question. Okay, now, you see, the thing is that I'm not really sure which is which. Shoki Azonto, isn't that one that is like
So
that?
you're going to face
something like that.
So which you see here? Which one are you answering?
It has to be Azonto now that I have an idea.
Oh, yes.
It's
okay,
something
try.
like that.
We're trying it. Auntie's got the moves. Hey. Okay, so Auntie tried, but that was Kelewusha.
Oh, brilliant. So which one is Azonto?
It's the one that goes in hand now.
I don't know now.
But you tried.
Yes.
You tried. Thank you so much. I had amazing time talking with you.
Oh, wow.
It was great having you on the show.
That's a
Give me a big hug. Thank you so much. I have been talking to Joke Silva. We call her Mommy J, we call her Auntie Joke. We call her the one who is an example for a lot of us everywhere in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. It's been a pleasure and a privilege having you on the show.
Thank you, Marie.
Thank you so much for being part of the show.
Thank you.
And for everybody out there who's been a part of the show today, thank you so much. We'll be back, of course, and hoping you'll keep the faith and you will hook up with us the next time. It's been music, movies, and more. My name is Marian. Thanks for watching.